Today on the channel, we're back out with another Super 7 Ultimate G.I. Joe figure. This time, we got the Master of Disguise. We got Zartan.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another G.I. Joe Super 7 Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the leader of the Dreadnoks, we got Zartan. But for all your Zartan needs, make sure you head over to Entertainment Earth, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free, and that's exactly what I did, and I got him over there. He is currently in stock, and I had to swoop up old Zartan, of course. You can also go to the Super 7 website, put in code KyleP, and of course, you can also go over to the Super 7 website, put in code KyleP to support this very YouTube channel. Always appreciate that from you guys and the gals out there. But Zartan, the Master of Disguise, we're going to do him like we do everybody else on this channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And he is truly the Master of Disguise with 3 heads here. Love the red packaging for Zartan. Giving him a little bit differential look to him than I guess like the Baroness with her blue and some of the Joes with the greens and things. He's got the red maroonish color looking good. Dog tag down here, Master of Disguise, Zartan, classic G.I. Joe logo at the top looking good. Nothing too fun on the side. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then, of course, you got that computer readout on the back. And we got Zartan. Let's see what it says here. File name unknown. Alias too numerous to list. Birthplace unknown. I think Australia. Zartan can alter his skin color at will to blend in with his environment. He's also a master of makeup and disguise. A ventriloquist, a dangerous ventriloquist. He gets those puppets out and you know it's trouble. A linguist, over 20 languages and dialects. Man, eat that, Stalker. Where'd Stalker go? We talked about that the other day. I wonder if Zartan speaks Canadian. I bet he does. I bet he does. I wouldn't put it past him. He's an acrobat contortionist. I've heard he can contortion himself pretty interestingly, like a young Leapin' Lanny Poffo. Yes, that's what I heard. Look into it. Look into it. He's a practitioner of several mystic martial arts. Very little is known of his background and origins, but most secret agencies agree that he must have had European military academy training, probably Saint Cyr. Oh, always profiling those Europeans. He changes appearances and personalities so often that even he can't keep track of them. And one thing we always knew back in the day, or we always discussed, was, is that Zartan's hair or a hood? And it is a hood, but it looked kind of like a hair in the cartoons. It was a wild time with Zartan. Of course, we remember Zartan changing colors at will back in the day. He would turn blue. I believe, was it the sun or cold? I think it was the sun that turned him blue. Am I mistaken on that? I think maybe it was the cold, but this one I thought changed colors in the cold, and I actually put the box in the freezer for like an hour and a half and I forgot about it, and he didn't change color. So I might have to run some samples back and forth, see if we can get him to turn blue. We'll see what happens. Stay tuned to that. But of course, let's get him out of the package, see what the old Master of Disguise is up to. He's not tricking me today. You got the background there looking good. Plastic prison. There he is, old Zartan. And I'm going to take this offline, get all these twist ties out, Todd McFarlane style. And we'll be back talking all things Dreadnok Zartan. All right, we got the Master of Disguise out of the package. Let's kick it off with the accessories per the norm here. And out of the package, once again, 2 Fists of Fury for Zartan. He does got the hi-ya hands. He's ready to karate chop you into next week if you need to. He's got those going on. A little finger pointing hand, I'm here for that. And then you do get 2 trigger hands, and then you got a holding of a weapon on the other end hand. So pretty much all the hands you could ever want out of Zartan. Got nice gray gloved hands for him as well. Diving into some of these other accessories, you got this little box, which does flip up, and what do you know? It's a bomb. He's ready to do a terrorist thing, and it's got the Cobra logo on it. So they really want to know who's setting this bomb off. Well, we're going to let everybody know. It's Cobra. We got our name right on it right there. So ready to go with that. He's got a little knife like a young Valiant Thor. Shout out to Valiant Thor out of North Carolina, I believe. Heavy metal band. We got a little dagger kind of knife here. Got the gray on the end, silver at the top. Looking pretty good, if I don't say so myself. And then we got a little wristwatch here that does say 24:43. He's ready to go. He's watching probably the countdown on the clock. When's that bomb going off? He's going to see that right there. And I believe that was from a specific episode, I'm assuming. He probably looked at it somewhere in there. That's why it's the 24:03. You guys tell me. Two little pistol action here. It's like he used things like this in the cartoon, and I think his old action figures came with this as well. So you got two straight up gray little pistols, little laser pistols here, both looking very good. And then you got a big rifle here if the verdict comes out. No bow and arrow for Zartan or anything like that. No swamp skier either, but it is what it is. But does look good here as far as a weapon. In gray, I am here for that. But now we're going to dive into the Master of Disguise. We're going to look at these head sculpts and see what all the fuss is about. Is there fuss around these head sculpts? There might be fuss around some of these joints as they are very tight. I'm going to have to heat both of these up. I can tell already. Hard times, hard times. Got to heat those up because they are very, very stuck together. And we've seen that from this wave of G.I. Joe for whatever reason. I do like we got a holster on the side too for the weapon. I'm here for that. Now the hood is not removable. You got the hood that kind of looks like hair, but it is a hood. He's got face paint on. You know I'm here for some face paint. Got green eyes and a very stoic face right out of the package. Then we get a one where he's yelling. He's got his mouth open, his tongue out, his teeth showing. A little bit more expression on Zartan there. He's probably yelling at Monkey Wrench or Road Pig or something like that. Who knows what he's up to. And then the third head, a little bit more neutral. Somewhere in the middle, we'll call this one. Just the mouth open, just a hair. Looking good. I don't know which one I'll use. Either the really expressive one or the one that's on there. Those are probably the two best to me. You can choose your own adventure as well. But diving into Zartan, it's classic Zartan. I see this. I know exactly who this is. Of course, he's got the big chest protector there. He's got the arm gauntlets going on. Gauntlets, forearm protectors, gloves. There you go. He's got that going on there. And then he's got the shoulder guards up at the top. Belt sculpted in, and then he's got those maroon pants, and he's very fashion forward. He's got those pants to match, of course, the headdress at the top. I love the look of that. Got a spot to put the dagger on the side of the boot, gray boot as well. Looking very good, and he's got a little bit of a cover up here on the thighs in blue. Articulation, arm's going to go all the way around for us. We do get a bicep cut. Elbows too tight. Too tight. I don't know what's going on. Oh, there we go. I forced it. I don't always recommend that, but I did force it through. We do get the elbows moving, hands back and forth. Waist articulation, yes, and hula hoop. We got the double whammy. Head removable back forth, side to side as well. Do I tempt fate to see if I can bend this elbow as well? Well, yeah, I could. Just got to power through it. It feels dangerous, but it's not terrible. It's not terrible. You do get the legs that go up. Of course, the bend at the knee, single jointed. You do get a boot cut, ankles up and down. Not really too much side to side. A little bit in there, But we do get the Master of Disguise Zartan here. A must-have, one of the top-ranking guys of Cobra, really, at the end of the day. I guess he's technically a Dreadnought, but he was always there with, Destro, Major Blood, Baroness, of course, Cobra Commander, Sprentor, you name it. He was a part of it all, and he does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. And we've got a few different versions of Zartan from the classified line. Or we got like 3 versions right now. This was it Pulse exclusive, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive? It always gets murky, but this is the one that actually does change color. So I'm going to try to test and see if he will change color for me. Maybe I'll make him. We'll see what happens there. But this Zartan, not bad. If you're into this line, you're into the Joes, this is a must-have character. At least he always was for me. We'd love to see the rest of the Dreadnoks in the cartoon style with this. Hopefully that day does come, and hopefully it comes sooner rather than later. But this Zartan, A+ for me. I'm here for Zartan all day long and twice on Sunday. So there it is, old Zartan. What are your guys' thoughts? A pickup, a pass, a long game, not the dreaded no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel. Don't forget about Patreon, the best place to support the channel. You get early access to all the videos over there, plus tons of bonus content. Always a good time on Patreon. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and Instagram. You can hit me up over there if you want an autographed copy of my book, The Complete Guide to the Jakks Classic Superstars series. So there it is. Almost 700 pages. You guys know that by now. So there it is, Zartan Super 7 Ultimate. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And until next time, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.